What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Recording. Happy Saturday. It's a blizzard outside, and I figured I'll probably do one video today and then actually just a chill live stream around 3 o'clock or so this afternoon. So hopefully you'll join me for that. Might just play some video games, might just hang out and talk. But this story is pretty interesting. YouTube Kids is a part of YouTube that is app controlled, essentially. And it's for parents that want to not look at every single video that their kid is watching. Essentially, YouTube has an extremely strict set of rules in order to qualify your content to be available on this app. And it's supposed to tell parents, hey, this is a safe thing and everything's fine. But of course, nothing is truly safe. And there's been an uptick in this demonic Thomas the Tank stuff and all this stuff that's getting slipped in. So I want to, obviously we know where this is going to go. You're going to have people dressed up and, trying to indoctrinate kids quietly in these clips now. People are using these kids clips to push ideologies, and it's getting around the YouTube checks and balances for kids content. So of course, nothing is safe. Mom issues warning after demonic Thomas the Tank clip on YouTube Kids has a train threatening to end the lot of you. This is not even the first of many, by the way. I believe this has been happening a long time with Roblox content and Minecraft content, things of that nature too. A Tennessee mother has warned other parents to monitor YouTube Kids after her shocking Thomas the Tank engine video came up on her 2-year-old son's screen. Hannah Bishop, a makeup artist, has issued a stark warning after she found her son Brody, too, watching a seemingly innocent Thomas the Tank video on the platform that quickly turned demonic. A happy-go-lucky Thomas can be seen singing, "I'm gonna chug, I'm gonna chew," as long as he glides down the tracks. Many parents might have thought the next line would be, "I've got a delivery to do," as the original "I'm gonna chug" song goes, which is posted to the show's verified YouTube account. However, the video Brody watched was posted by the Thomas and Friends parody account, Diesel ID 199, takes a different turn, singing a deep, scary voice, "I'm going to end the lot of you." Now, again, it's a parody is fine. Certainly you have this, the actual video here.
"I'm gonna chug. I'm gonna..."
And this particular account is, this is their shtick, right? And they haven't uploaded they were kind of pretty recently. It's a very popular channel. Obviously it's not for kids. And certainly in this particular case, I doubt their intention was to slip this type of video into it. But it just shows just how kind of vulnerable YouTube Kids actually is. And really just another reminder that there's no substitute for actually, parenting. I feel I think a lot of parents are going to end up going back to VHS, physical media, VHS copies, DVD copies of Looney Tunes cartoons that we just know, that people just know are safe. The moment shocked Bishop when she saw the video pop up while her 2-year-old was watching. "I don't even have the words for this," the mother of one wrote on TikTok. "Needless to say, we are looking for a different subscription for Brody to watch." Now, this type of content, not the parody content, but again, no disrespect to the parody maker. I'm sure that they weren't doing this on purpose, but that clearly is not for kids, right? So people download these type of apps and they're like, "Oh, well, Papa YouTube's going to look over my kids. Papa YouTube's going to protect my kids." Well, clearly not. And this is, of course, there's, hundreds of examples of stuff like this that wasn't intended, but it's also used, I'm sure, by people who do intend to we've seen this now with the push to get the message out to varying youths. The comment section was divided, as many thought the clip was funny and said they wouldn't mind their child watching it. I don't think so. A 2-year-old probably would have nightmares over that. Now, some teenager or Zoomer who doesn't have kids, who doesn't have a 2-year-old, probably thinks it's funny. I think it's funny. But a 2-year-old would probably be traumatized by it. Now, the YouTube Kids is so frustrating. Sorry, Mama, this is so scary. One user wrote, another user wrote, there's a big epidemic of really, really bad videos being put in the middle of YouTube Kids videos. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like they use this as a vehicle now to get at kids. So maybe it starts as a prank, but certainly it ends up getting out of control. Callie wrote, YouTube Kids gives me the creeps so bad, I got rid of it within a week of putting it on the kids' iPads. One woman wrote, this thing would have given me a heart attack as a kid. Another mother agreed this would have traumatized me as a child if Thomas wasn't traumatic enough back in the day. The topic of monitoring children's screen time has been a hot button issue lately. Even Kim Kardashian warning parents. Wow, I'm not going to take any parenting advice from her. But, of course, the reality star drew attention back to the horrifying trend back in 2019 after friends have warned her about the videos, which featured a terrifying doll named Momo, which encouraged children to hurt themselves and had been linked to some teenage people no longer being with us. The Momo video appeared on YouTube Kids despite the platform supposed to be more heavily monitored than the normal platform. More recently, the reality star's son, Saint, found an ad for her bedroom tape on Roblox game. In that particular episode, Kim was left shocked when she saw her son laughing at his tablet while her mom was playing the children's game, only to see a picture of her crying face on the screen captioned, Kim's new hookup tape. Now, back in 2018, YouTube Kids tightened its parental controls, allowing parents to hand-pick every video and channel that's available on a child's account, but Bishop and other parents did not know about this trick. Well, that's the thing. Again, there's very little substitute for hand-picking content, and that's why there's such a huge push for people to get back into it. And I understand that. Like, I completely understand people kind of reverting back to physical media that's undoctorable for the most part, unless somebody else dubbed it, That's how people used to do it back in the day. They'd take a tape from the rental place and splice in some like spicy scenes, there's things of that nature, or slideshows, put a slide in. It's just a modern version of that. But a lot of these apps, when they rolled out YouTube Kids, by the way, it was a disaster for standard creators. Even this video, because it's going to be titled something like YouTube Kids or something like that, it'll get suppressed because YouTube will say, oh, it's for kids, so we're going to apply all this suppression. Back when they did this, and then when COPPA came out, they destroyed remote control car channels, which are clearly for adult hobbyists. They destroyed claw machine channels. They destroyed Lego channels, huge channels that had huge audiences, because Legos are for adults. They're expensive. These sets are $400, $500, $600, $700 sometimes, and they demonetized them. They removed them from search, totally destroyed them in their effort to, quote unquote, protect the kids. However, they're clearly not doing a good enough job. Of course, Bishop posted a follow-up video showing parents how to manually opt in for a feature by logging into your account, clicking on setting, putting in a password, edit settings, and then you can pick your kid's age and select approved content only. I mean, it's interesting. But it's a concerning trend that people will. I mean, again, this Thomas the Train clip creator did not create that particular content to, be evil. But there is a long history of this type of thing, and it's just a good reminder that at minimum, if you're a parent, you want to use a YouTube Kids app, that's fine, but you're going to have to do that extra layer of protection for only you handpicked channels. And of course, even that is suspect too, because nowadays with the hacking epidemic on YouTube, you may have a bunch of channels that you've pre-approved for your family to watch. They get hacked and they upload all sorts of stuff. Sure, now we're used to most crypto scams and things like that going up there, but there's all these Japanese game shows that used to go up. I remember Ursha Gaming got hacked, and they uploaded all sorts of weird content to her channel that was then fed through because her, she keeps her channel family friendly. For the most part, like I keep my channel family friendly. I don't, I know my thumbnails can be spicy, but like I don't really curse in my videos. I don't show anything that really anybody couldn't see. And so you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Again, I don't want to, it isn't this Diesel D199. It's not their fault. But it's more of something, just a good reminder to remind people that just because an app says it's for kids doesn't mean that it's going to be 100%. And you got to be careful out there. And if you made it this far in the video, one last reminder, we've got our 17% off sale at Coffee Brand Coffee. I'm selling basically every thing on the website pretty much close to cost to try and get 1,000 new customers this weekend. We're at 600 right now. You guys have been amazing. I just know that if people try our Coffee to Your Cocoa, they're going to love it. Or maybe you know somebody who loves Coffee to Your Cocoa. You could share there's a link in the description. For this weekend, you get 17% off. Ask them to give it a try if you know somebody who likes coffee. We've got whole bean, ground. We've got 15 different flavors. We've got decaf, K-cups, cold brew bags, double caffeinated. We've got 15 different organic teas. We've got cocoa. We've got detox teas. We got everything you could possibly want, all right here in the United States, run by, well, me. And it supports the channel directly, and we really want to earn your business. So hopefully this weekend will be the weekend you take the plunge and you try us out. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.